Side dishes, side chicks. Sijui nani mnajiita aje. Leo nilitumwa niwaongeleshe. Na lazima nifikishe hii message, me being chair lady wa GWA, yani Goat Wife Association. Leo nilipigiwa simu nikaambiwa niwaonye. Niwaambie you stick to your lane and observe protocols. Hii mambo ya mbaba za mepass on, unaamua kufaint kabla Goat Wife afaint. Siku ya mazishi. Niliambiwa muache hiyo tabia. Stick to your lane and observe protocols. Wacha Goat Wife afaint kwanza. Akimaliza kufaint, you can now consider fainting. Tumeelewana side chicks? Si ati before yeye afikiria hata kufaint usha faint mbele yake. Ulisikia wapi? Unatoa wapi hiyo nguvu ya kufaint kabla Goat Wife afaint? Tumeelewana side chicks? Number 2, niliambiwa mwache compare. Ya tukate alikuwa mbabazi wako. Sasa wewe umebebana na Mbogi, mmekaa mazishi, umedunga ka mini dress ka black, stilettos 6 inches, umevaa shades za black na kaneti sijui mnavaa aje mnafunika hapa uso. Goat Wife pale amengangana hapo amevaa t-shirt na skirts na rubbers. Unaleta compare hadi hiyo siku. Compare haikutosha akiwa hai. Sasa mpaka usiku ya mwisho lazima ulete compare. Side chicks, ninyi naongelesha. Stick to your lane, observe protocols. Goat Wife akimaliza fanya mambo yake, sasa wewe unaweza fanya mambo yako. Ni hayo tu.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but not every side chick wants to replace you. They don't want your position. They don't want you out of the picture. They are dating your husband. They probably have another 4 or 5 married men that they're dating. You need to understand that. They specialize in dating married men who are thirsty, who are not faithful. So before you console yourself with, at the end of the day, he comes back to me, at the end of the day, he's not going to leave me and the kids, you need to understand that they don't want him to leave you. All they want from your husband is money. Like I said, they've got 3 or 4 married men that they're dating, and you need to understand that most of those married men that they're sleeping with, including your husband, they are not using protection. So you need to understand, when he's coming back to you, he's not only coming back empty-handed. He's coming back carrying all those diseases. He's coming back carrying all those infections, and those things are going to come straight to you because you are dealing with a cheating man. My chart is bashing a side chick for dating a married man will not save you from queuing go clinic for the ARVs or going to the pharmacy every month for ARVs. It's not gonna save you. So usatlo dino the ARV because you are dealing with a side chick, not the man that is bringing all this shame to you. The man that is putting your life at risk by sleeping with these girls out there. In conclusion, stop dealing with the side chick. Those people don't care. They don't care about you. Deal with the person that you made vows with. That's the person that is dangerous. That is the person that you need to deal with. Actually, I've put this as a disclaimer when I started with the video that I'm also part of the married gang, you know.
This may shock you, but I don't think it should. Nothing should shock you these days. But I have been both a wife and a side chick. Okay, so now I just want to tell you my experience of being on both ends. I think for me, being a wife, obviously, I found that very easy. It's easier to be a wife. You're just home and you have a whole husband, and the husband has married you, and you've got the family, you've got the kids, and you've got the house and all that. So I mean, being not really a housewife, but just being a wife is like, it's so relaxing, because at the end of the day, he's married you, right? Whether he's only finding out now that My bad. He's already married you. Too bad. He's already married you. Even if now he's only finding out that you're quite lazy and you don't like to clean and you don't like to wash, you know, all these things, he's only finding out now that you've actually got a bit of drama. Yeah, you don't know how to handle your temper. You don't know how to, not really your temper, but you don't know how to handle your emotions well. Like when you have an argument, and now he's only getting to realize all these things later on, you know, but yeah. But you get what I mean? Like being a wife is something where it's easier because you've already gotten the husband. You've already managed to get the husband. You're already in the house and you're both learning each other and you're doing things along the way. All of you, these are human beings, obviously, in one setting. So it's not difficult for you to have issues and rub each other the wrong way. But yeah, so now being a wife, I mean, it's lovely because at the end of the day, even if your husband usually is probably cheating on you and things like that, I mean, he'll come home. I'm talking about my experience. They're supposed to come home. They're supposed to come home, right? 95% of the time, even if they're cheating, they're supposed to come home, sleep home, be home, try to be present with the family, and not even sure that they're cheating or whatever. They're supposed to just, you know, be a loving husband. And, you know, so as a wife, you get to enjoy that kind of respect somehow, where he's home, he's with you, and he's invested in the family, he's invested in you. And I guess, you know, those are the perks. And he actually protects your peace. Like, he protects you in such a way that he doesn't want girlfriends or you to find out that he's cheating on you. He doesn't want you to find out that he's got even a girlfriend. He doesn't even want you to even think or suspect that he has someone else. So, I mean, as a wife, you know, if you've got so much respect for you, he may be doing those things, Katwishi, that's his choice, but he's trying to protect you by all means, and he's even telling the girlfriend to say, don't you ever dare call Banachite, because the day, I don't know how they warn them, but they have ways that they warn them, to these girlfriends, to say that don't ever, right? So, I mean, as a wife, it's really nice. It's really cool on that front. As a side chick, you really have to be, and I'm telling you, this is me saying, I wasn't those type of side chicks where I'm trying to literally uproot someone's marriage. There's a difference. There's those side chicks whereby they actually want to move from being the side chick to this married man, and become the main chick or the wife, actually, and actually uproot the wife from the marriage. Those homewreckers that actually want to make sure that she's now being upgraded to the wife, and the wife, whether she's even wanting to be a second wife, she doesn't care. She'll do whatever it takes. Those type of side chicks, they are very dedicated. They are dedicated. They are focused. And they really mean business when it comes to the agenda that they have. So you find that they will really go out of their way to make sure that they are always trying to outdo their wife at home, or outsmart, or Katwishi, the competition that they have, which the wife knows nothing about, mind you, is that they are trying to show this man to say that they're the ones that can actually be a better candidate of being his wife than the wife at home. All right, those are the type of side chicks. I wasn't those type of side chicks. I was those type of side chicks whereby I really don't care. Ngawaya kunganda, you have your whole wife at home, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, I really don't want to be her, and I don't want to be in her shoes. I'm just happy with the time that you give me, and you'd come and would spend time together, and we'll chat, we'll laugh, we'll have the best time for that few hours, whatever. The attention you give me in that time, in that space, is enough for me, and it's more than enough actually. When you go kabiye, go back to your home, do your home thing or whatever. But with that, I would find that I would get so agitated if during my time And I know this is going to be a very controversial video, but at the end of the day, let me say what it is, because I don't think I'm the only one. I would find it very annoying and very upsetting when during my peace and my time and my happy time with my man, right? The wife should start calling. Like, why are you not calling? Tamwachiranda the whole night. Haven't you been? Like, I don't see this guy all the time. I don't see him all the time. Yakwebati, Tamulanda, Tamushimika, you haven't given him the program from the whole time that he's been with you. I probably see him on weekends. And then you decide to be calling. Why are you even calling? During my time with him. Why are you calling? Frustrating. And you know, sometimes you find a situation whereby he is calling, she is calling, and we're literally probably in the middle of something. And then she decides to call. Like, wow, what a way to reduce the intimacy right there. Him seeing the wife, the number, he's even saved her as wifey, or whatever he's, my love. Bambi Baleba saving as my sweetheart. You even know that that's the wife calling. And he'd always want to pick up. And sometimes no, you talk to her later. And the barekana. No, I need to pick up. Okay? So, that's the downside of this whole thing. Of me being that side chick. And dude, I enjoy it. I didn't. And it used to piss me off. And I used to think, you should have finished all your issues with your wife before you came to see me. You should have finished. And then when she calls, he's shushing you. Don't say anything. Quiet. Be silent. Allah, you know what I'm talking about. When they shush you and they tell you, be quiet. Oh, my wife is calling. Yeah, the mother to my kids is calling. You know, that kind of thing. And you have to be quiet. Like, you have to be harsh. As if she cannot tell her to room. Like, as if she cannot. Like, I don't know. So, that kind of life as that kind of side chick is hard. It's hard because you're stealing. You're literally a thief. Right? You're not trying to steal the man full time. No. You're just stealing someone's man, the time that they should be having with their man. You're the one who's stealing it. The time he's supposed to be concentrating on his wife, you're the one who's taking up that time. And even when you're trying to take up that time, now she wants to be part of it by calling. Can you imagine that whole thing? So, I mean, there'll be times like that. And then the downside was I couldn't go out with this man in public. I couldn't be seen in a public space. Those are things that, okay, I mean, if he was ugly, then I don't have a problem with that. Because I do not want to be moving around with an ugly man in public to begin with. No matter what type of car he drives. Like, I don't want to be moving around with you in public. No. So, I didn't like that. I couldn't move with him in public. I couldn't be seen with him in public. I couldn't post him on my statuses or whatever. Because, I mean, that's someone else's man, obviously. How am I going to start posting him? He wasn't mine. I couldn't call him in the night when I needed him. I couldn't, text him and just say, oh, good night, I miss you. Or, because he's not my person. You get what I'm saying? I think it's illegal. It's not allowed for you to be texting someone's man at 23 when you feel lonely, or at 03 when you can't sleep. So, yeah, I mean, a side chick life is really it's not something I'm even proud of or envy. It's not a good life. It's actually quite a hard life. Yeah.
Hii story ya polygamy tutaiongelea mpende msipende. I know girl children don't like it. Lakini I remember kwa live jana somebody raised a very, very valid point. Kuna haja gani uwe side chick wa mtu, unalipiwa rent, hata watoto unapelekwa shule, unafanywa nini, we ni side chick. Unaona? Badala uwe tu bibi yake officially. At least uwe recognized, watoto wawe na identity. Sasa kuna tofauti gani apart from utofauti ya ujinga tu, kwa sababu najua huyu akiwalk out of your life unakuwa baby mama. Sasa hiyo si uwe tu bibi yake mara moja, uwe second wife, because when you're second wife you are recognized, you're just as recognized as the first wife. Hakunanga difference kubwa vile. Yeah, hata wewe watoto ni wa hao nini uko na boma yako. Sasa kuna haja gani kuwa side chick? I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, guys, think about it.